Hello, and welcome to the Millie Life. My name is Danielle. I am the owner of the Millie Life and the Millie Life YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please make sure to subscribe. If you're new here, I post new motorcycle videos every Thursday and new exercise videos every Friday. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notifications button so you don't miss out. Today is the third part of our 4-part Throwback Thursday series. And we are talking about your first job and your first dream job. So let's go. All right, guys, so we're back. We had a week there where Mateo had a double ear infection, double pink eye, and then I caught whatever he had. Matt was still sick. We were down for the count. So I'm back. It feels so nice to be out on the motorcycle, and we are throwing it back for the third time this week and talking about first job and your dream job. So as a kid, I think my very first dream job, oh, holy grass. My first dream job was I wanted to be a singer. I loved to sing. I even wrote my own music in 4th grade. There is video somewhere of me and one of my neighbors in alternating bicycle shorts and t-shirts that we made that said music with felt letters and felt music notes, and we performed a song that we wrote. Well, the unfortunate part is I cannot sing. All right. Let's see. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb. Yeah, you get the vibe. All right. So I'm no Mariah Carey, but that was my dream. That was my desire. I loved it. I loved the idea of being on stage. I love music, but that just didn't pan out, at least not yet. So after that, I told my parents that I wanted to be a cashier. I thought it was so cool to watch the ladies and the guys ring up groceries. They got to work that cool machine. They got to handle money. They got to, like multitask. I think there was this lady at Shoppers Food Warehouse. We'd go every Sunday after church and we'd get donuts, because if any of you know Shoppers Donuts, they have the biggest and the best selection. And we'd go to the same checkout lady every time, and she was so friendly and knew our names, and I don't know, it just seemed like a cool job. So, lo and behold, I guess I was 15 or 16. I'm not even sure what age you have to be to work. But I got a job at my local Food Lion. Food Lion is a grocery store. It was about 5 minutes from my house, and I fulfilled my first dream job of being a cashier. In some ways, it was all cracked up to what I thought it would be, and in others, it was not. I loved the multitasking of it, seeing how fast I could scan stuff, bag stuff, and then, getting to work the computer and that sort of thing. It was long hours. It was boring at times. Sometimes it was really slow. You dealt with quite an array of different people. And then I believe what ended my job at Food Lion was I thought I got fired one day. So I was ringing up a lady. I finished checking her out, and somehow I didn't total it, and she ran her card, but the payment didn't go through. And so I started ringing up the next customer, and when they got their total, they were like, this isn't right, because it was the person in front of them who didn't pay and theirs combined together. So my boss came over, and she's trying to flag the lady down, and she's like, oh my gosh, like, you can just leave. And that's what I thought she told me. So I slipped away from my cashier And I drove home and I was sobbing, crying to my dad, like, oh my God, I got fired. And my dad comes back with me to talk to her, and it was this huge misunderstanding, and I had never been so embarrassed in my life. What I had heard was you can just leave. What my boss had said was that lady could have just left. Like, she could have just left, got free groceries, the end of it. It sorted itself out. I think I worked there for maybe a couple more months until I moved on to a different summer job, because I just worked in the summers. So that was my dream job. Always wanted to be a singer. Didn't pan out for me. I did try. I was in chorus all the way up until I think my junior year of high school. I really wanted to make show choir. Shout out to anybody who does show choir or can sing and dance at the same time. You are a rock star. That is hard. I tried out for it. I'm pretty sure I blacked out, as I have no recollection of how that audition went. And I very sadly did not make the show choir. But hey, you never know. Maybe one day I'll get back into singing and learn how to dance. And then my first job was actually at Food Lion as a cashier. So I would love to hear from you guys. That's been such a cool part of this series, is hearing what your guys' first cars were, what your first injury or broken bone was. So I'd love to hear from you. What was your dream job? What did you dream of being when you grew up? And then what did you end up doing in high school or whenever you got your first job? And then maybe some of you out there are living your dream, your childhood dream. So leave it in the comments below. And thank you guys so much for commenting. I love hearing from you. I've gotten a couple requests for doing a how to ride with a passenger video. So stay tuned for that in the next 2 weeks. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Danielle. This is the Millie Life. And until next time, I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.